Hello friends, this video explain about the filters in MVC 5. What is filter? Sometimes we want to perform logic either before an action method is called or after an action method runs. To support this, ASP.NET MVC provide filters. Filters are custom classes that provide both declarative and programmatic means to add pre-action and post-action behavior to controller action method. Now, how many types of filter in ASP.NET MVC 5? There is a 5 type of filter. Number 1, Authentication Filter. It is new in ASP.NET MVC 5. Authorization Filter, Action Filter, Result Filter, and Exception Filter. Let's start from Authentication Filter. Authentication Filter allow users to authenticate to our site from third-party vendors or a custom authentication provider. Authentication filter are applied prior to any authorization filter. Now, let's look how to implement a custom authentication filter that will simply redirect the user back to the login page if they are not authorized. Now, let's create a new MVC project. Select a new project. ASP.NET Web Application. MVC Filters. Click OK. Select the MVC project. Authentication type should be individual user accounts. Click here OK. Now we will create a new directory. Name custom attribute. Next, create a new class basic attributes which is inherit from action filter attribute and IAuthentication filter. The action filter attribute required namespace system.web.mvc and IAction filter required namespace system.web.mvc.filters. The IAuthentication filter define two methods, onAuthentication and onAuthentication challenge. The onAuthentication method is executed first and can be used to perform any needed authentication. The onAuthentication challenge method is used to restrict access based upon the authenticated user principle. For this example, we will only implementing the onAuthentication challenge method and will leave onAuthentication method blank. In the onAuthentication challenge method, we are getting the user details and checking user is not null and user identity is authenticated. We will test basic authentication by applying on home controller class. Before that, we will add the namespace MVC filter.custom attribute and apply the basic attribute above the home controller class. Now we will run the application. Here you can see the page automatically redirect to the login page. In order to view the home page, we must register a user account on the application. For example, I am registering myself using my username and some password I have given here, and I have clicked register. Once we have registered, the page will be automatically redirected to the home page. In this video, we have learned about the filters, type of filter, and how to implement the custom authentication filter in the application. I hope you have enjoyed this video. Thank you.